Hey gamers! First I'd like to start off by saying Happy Pride Month. I'm not queer, but full support. Today is just gonna be kind of like a chill, I don't know, I haven't done a Let's Talk video in a while, and I kind of wanted to because I don't know, it's kind of been on my mind a lot lately. You know, as you like mature and grow, you kind of like start to learn, you know, what kind of baggage you have, or like, you know, what your childhood trauma was like, or stuff like that. So I'll be playing surviv while I do this, so I haven't done this in a while, but yeah, so anyway, I kind of want to just talk about how lately I've really felt like I started YouTube too young, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I started YouTube at 13, and you know, I jumped right into it. I was uploading, I think, a video every single day, and honestly, I didn't even, like, I was in middle school at the time. I think I was in 7th grade when I started. I was depressed at the time, like, really not in a good place. Waking up in the morning was, I really did not feel like I had a reason to get out of bed every day. I truly just felt like, you know, absolute shit. And I felt like, you know, I was empty, like I was just in this sinking hole, and there was no way out. Luckily at the time, I made friends with some people online who helped me get through that, but, anyway, so knowing how emotionally vulnerable I was at 13, and knowing I was starting to go through puberty too, you know, the fact that I was on YouTube, showing my face to people and my voice, and already being kind of insecure about both, because I feel like I sound like a boy, and I do, to a lot of people, and, you know, people online are not very considerate often, and when you start doing YouTube, you know, it's kind of expected that you're going to be dealing with that kind of thing, so, you know, you're still get used to it, or like, oh, it's just part of the job, but it's like, you know, I was 13, I was depressed, I had a lot of problems that I was not dealing with at all, like, I was not even coping, I was just sinking ship. Shit. Fuck, yeah. So really, I was not coping. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't doing any self-harm, I wasn't, you know, doing any drugs or anything, you know, I wasn't interested in that. But I wasn't in a good place, and I showed my face to people online, and I don't know why, I don't know, I guess at the time I wasn't thinking about possible consequences of doing that, because I really got the backhand of some of the communities I played for, or, you know, I always say the communities I served, because, you know, I make content for people, not, you know, but, yeah, so I wasn't ready for that at 13, like, most people, most girls especially, I feel like, at that age, you're so insecure about your body, you're so, you know, in your head at the time, because every little thing feels like it's a huge deal, even though it's not, and I feel like that goes up until you're in high school too, but, you know, I did not get the reaction from people that I guess I would have hoped to get. I didn't even think about it, like, you know, a lot of things I've done in the past years, you know, I have anxiety, but I don't really try, you know, I try not to let it, like, control my life too much. I mean, obviously, like, after interacting with a lot of people, I usually start to feel really crappy because of my social anxiety, so that's never, you know. Oh, damn, wow. Fuck, oh, he got my, okay. I just one-shot that guy. Rip. So, yeah, because I didn't think about, you know, at the time I didn't even know, or actually I trusted, you know, because I was playing Hordes.io at the time. I played that game for 4 years. I was with that community for a very long time. It was a very bad time in my life because, you know, again, you know, with all the hate I got at the time, because I was showing my face, because I was putting myself out there, and I wasn't ready to be judged like that, you know, and especially where I was also depressed at the time, and things at home were not good at all. Oh, I'm sort of lagging. Fuck. You know, dealing with YouTube hate, in addition, I'm actually about to die. Damn. Because I am not paying attention. Yep. You know, all that just put together, like, you know, it was too much to deal with. I did not deal with it well. If you've been in the Hordes.io community at any point in time, you would know my past with them is not good. And I, just to be clear here, I am fully aware that my way of, quote, coping with what I was dealing with at the time came out in being really bitchy and being literally infamously known for being a pain in the ass. And the mods, you know, I got muted a few times, but really, it wasn't like, you know, and I left the server several times because I thought that maybe, you know, if I left, it'd be fine, or like I could just run away from every single argument that I started or I escalated, but that's not how that works. And, you know, knowing that I had so many bad memories associated with that community, and I stayed in that community because I felt like I had to stay, like, I felt trapped in a way, not because of anything anyone did to me, necessarily. I mean, that community was awful. I was awful to them, they were awful to me back, for sure. It wasn't just a one-sided thing where I was, you know, obviously I started a lot of issues, I fed a lot of arguments, I started a lot of arguments, I said a lot of things I should not have, but, you know, even when I started to try to reform myself, when I finally stopped being depressed, like, you know, I felt like I had to make it up to people. I felt like I had to, like, you know, make up for being really horrible to them all those years, but even no matter what I did, like, it didn't make a difference. Oh my god, I didn't reload either of these weapons. I am so bad with snipers. I also didn't have scope. That's unfortunate. I'm losing all these rounds. Okay, I'm also talking, so this makes it a little more difficult. So, yeah, where was I? Oh, shit. Yeah, so I feel like I had to make things up to people. Even like in my classes, you know, freshman year and 8th grade, I felt like I had to make things up to people, because even my frustrations, you know, a lot of it came out online, but a good amount of it, I did, you know, I was pretty rude to some of my classmates at the time, too. So I feel like I had to make it up to them as well. So I was being really nice to people. I was still very emotionally vulnerable because I was, again, putting myself out there to try to fix things, even though, you know, I should have just moved on. When you do something horrible to someone, the best thing to do is to apologize and just never do it again, not spend your whole life trying to make it up to them, because honestly, I feel like in most scenarios, that does not help. That does not make them view you in any better light. It causes more pain than it could possibly cause, you know, any kind of repair. And it's also causing you a lot of pain because you're also putting all this effort into trying to make it up to someone who doesn't even, like, care in the long run. Like, people at your school will remember things that you said, but in the end, no one actually cares enough to, like, you know, notice that you're trying to repair things. Like, you know, they're not going to suddenly, like, you know, it's time that fixes these things. I mean, again, you should absolutely apologize to people who you said horrible things to in the past, but you can't, again, I'm repeating myself here, spend your whole life just, you know, devoting all your time to fixing things, because there will always be a lot of people who just don't care, and they might say things to you that, you know, you feel like, you know, you try to be nice to them, you try to fix things, but they're just not responding. Holy shit, this person must have a really good scope, because I cannot even see them. There's probably some sort here. So, you know, I did try to make things up to people, and people were not responding the way I was hoping. I was hoping that it would just fix everything, anything, but it did not in any way. It just caused me a lot of pain because I wanted people to treat me better because I was, you know, I was trying to fix things. I acknowledged that I was horrible to these people, but I wasn't getting any kind of like good, holy fuck, a good reaction. Ouch. Okay, I was kind of third party there. So that just made me feel worse because I was trying, but oh fuck, goodbye. Oh god, bridge. Oh, he's gonna have really good gear. Okay, I should. Oh, okay, we're fine. Yeah, my laptop's starting to get a little hot here. Yeah, I'm recording facecam off my phone, by the way, in case anyone's like, how are you recording? Because all the audio issues on streams. Well, this is how. Use my phone now for your facecam, so when I record, it's separate. Anyway, yeah. So, I guess the TLDR here is people under the age of even 17 should not be showing their face on YouTube. I mean, it's different with, you know, a lot of sort of content creators. They, you know, a lot of them are very young. Most surviv YouTubers are younger than me. There are a few who are, like, in their 20s. I think Duke is in his 20s, but, you know, a lot of these people don't show their face in their videos. A lot of them don't do their voice either, which saves them a lot of the appearance-related hate. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, this man outgears me quite a bit. Okay. Fair enough. I think he was just good. I haven't been paying attention enough to tell if he's hacking or not. I guess I could spectate him, though. Let's spectate him. Why not? Give me a little bit of time to talk to you guys. Because, you know, from age, like, you know, a lot of girls start puberty at age 13. These guys, you know, I'm spectating him. I mean, obviously, knows I'm spectating him, but, or they, and I can't tell if they're hacking, but they really seem to like that I'm spectating them. Is he hacking? I don't see switching. He does quick switch, obviously. I am so distracted. Oh god, just the exposure there just got a little weird. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell if he's hacking or not. I'm also just not paying attention because I'm trying to talk. So I look so tan. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, I am so sorry. Yeah, because from like 13 to 16, most girls are going through puberty then. Some girls are starting puberty a lot sooner than clinically expected. I'll just say it like that, because growth hormone and meat, whatever, stuff like that, that's a whole different issue. We can get into that another day, but, so, you know, like, in that age, in that period, you know, you're going through a lot of hormone stuff, like, I wouldn't really say that one who is in that age bracket is emotionally stable either. Considering what's happened the past few years with, like, COVID and everything else, you know, even in a normal year when I was in middle school, like, still, you know, there's so much going on. You're making new friends, you're losing friends, there's drama everywhere, and you're depressed, and, you know, it's just not a good time in your life, and especially showing your face and your voice to people and exposing, you know, really putting yourself out there as a content creator, like, it's not, I would not recommend. Even the guys, I would not recommend, because you're still gonna get, I mean, I feel like in general guys might not get as much appearance-related comments, just because the whole issue of, like, I don't know, just people being horny and asking you to strip on stream. I don't know, I got a lot of comments like that, because again, I do put myself out there a lot, and, like, you know, I don't usually think about it, I just do it, and so then gets to the part where we talk about kind of like baggage. Unfortunately, every time I get a comment that sounds similar to something I've heard in the past from someone during that time that was really bad in my life, my brain panics a lot. Like, you know, like, I guess I could compare it to how, you know, I was injured once. I got a stress fracture in my right shin, and I was out of running suddenly. Like, I was, you know, it just full stop. I was not prepared to be injured. Not that anyone would be, but, you know, it was a full stop, and, like, you know, every time I get pain in my shins now, I panic, because I don't want to go back to that. It was a very bad time for me, because, you know, all the things I hadn't really been thinking about because I've kept myself busy with running, all of it just suddenly came in, and it was not pleasant. Oh, fuck, this man's got shit. Oh. And I am not paying attention enough to go in combat. Anyway, so every time I hear a comment that sounds similar to stuff I've heard in the past, from the times I had a really bad time, like most of high school, like, I was not stable. And I don't really want to get into that in this video, because that's stuff I'm still trying to come to terms with. So, oh, damn it, come on. I'm just peaceful. Leave me alone. I'm not trying to go try hard in this. I went try hard in the 1v1 the other day, and I went, oh, fuck. He had the same idea as me. Because I'm commentating while also recording. This is why I did so shitty in live streams, because commentating, oh, he's trying to get me to break the box, because then you can just loot shit. Oh, come on, that should have almost killed him, come on. Oh, he had an oh, bullshit, he was so low. What do you have for armor? Okay, we'll just spectate again, because I'm getting so distracted. Oh, they out-equipped me by quite a bit. They weren't low. Oh, they were, okay, they were a little low. But they leveled a level 3 helmet. Level 2 armor, okay. Well, I was out-equipped quite a bit. Oh wait, they were using ump. Ump is really bad. I think, right? That's the one that everyone tries to avoid. They use the yellow ammo. Yeah, I think it's, okay, never mind. I shouldn't have complained about that. He had the worst weapon. Anyway, so, you know, I get those comments every now and then. Some of them are from the exact same communities that I used to get a lot of hate from when I was in high school, but, when I get those comments, it kind of, like, it just reminds me, I guess, of the really bad feelings I had during those time periods. Again, I'm not paying attention if this guy is hacking or not, by the way, so... Okay, the twitching kind of set me off there. See if he twitches when he gets out from behind the tree. It might just be good. I'll just try and do my job here and also, like, watch for hackers, because we don't want them in this game. Okay, he's overclocking. Okay, he's fine. I think. Yeah, I think he's overclocking. I don't see enough twitching for it to be hacking, so I think he's fine. So I can talk now. It makes me panic, and it makes me very anxious, which is why sometimes in the surviv main I go off on people when they say rude things to me. I'm continuously working on improving that part of myself, because I know to the public, that just makes me look like I'm just being rude, because people don't know what I've dealt with in the past. They don't know, like, why I'm reacting that way. They just see me reacting, and they don't, it's not a nice reaction in any way, and I shouldn't be letting out my my frustration or my past baggage on people like that. It's not a mature thing to do. It's sometimes just very hard to stay chill and under control when stuff comes up like that. Like, I know the cliche around saying the word triggered, but it really does kind of... There are things that people say that do trigger me, that do remind me of things I would really like to forget. Someone's been here. Run! Run! Oh, dodge! Dodge, weave, and dodge. Oh, fucking hell. I'm trying to talk about something important here, man. Can you leave it be, for fuck's sake? Goddamn. Oh, he gave up. Oh, there's another person. Oh, I had a very bad spawn. Wait, where did I spawn? Oh, I didn't even spawn in the middle of the map. Okay, well. Alright, anyway. Ooh. That's not a bad gun, if I can get a scope. Anyway, so I do have triggers, so, and I do actively work on making sure I don't let out my shit on people, because I know how it looks, and I know that it's not okay for me to do that, and I do need to get it under control. And I do mostly, you know, not engage with people when I know what they're doing, and I know that what they're saying is going to set me off. But again, damn, he just one-shot me. But it's still not completely, you know, under wraps in any way. It's still stuff I'm trying to deal with, you know, like, anytime there's someone from one of the, I think this guy's hacking. Okay, we're gonna record him. Yeah, I am pretty sure he's hacking. The twitching there is a little sketch, so we're gonna spectate someone else. This one hacking? Oh, he's happy that someone's spectating him. Hello! Because there are still a lot of people from those exact same communities who harassed me in the past, who still come back and do the exact same thing all over again because they think they're bored. So they see an easy target, because, you know, I'm active in the community, so I am, quote, an easy target, and I used to react a lot to this stuff, so people, you know, they like getting a reaction out of people, so they see how in the past I used to react, and they go at me, because they think it's, you know, it's amusing, and people take things I say out of context. Still, every now and then I still get someone who's taking something I said out of context, and they start, like, memeing about it, and it's like, I don't have the energy to deal with people like that anymore. I used to have a lot of free time, so I would just kind of, yeah, if I'm being honest, I would go looking for trouble, because I had nothing to do. So, in a way, I get why they're doing it, because they're bored. So they just go on the internet, and they see someone they can, you know, make fun of, and, you know, they think it's not going to reflect on them, and, you know, in real life, but, you know, on the internet, it is real life. You are talking to real people. What you say does impact them. And what you say, whether or not you would ever say that to someone, you know, in person, you're still saying mean things. You're still saying things that, if you know, the only difference is that online, you have the confidence to say it. In person, you don't. Sorry, this is hair elastic, I'm gonna just fidget with here. So, you know, the only difference is confidence. So if you were, you know, if you had the confidence like you do online, and you said, you know, and you had that same confidence in person, imagine how people would view you. So when I, you know, hold a grudge against people from certain communities, and every time, you know, I go super, you know, I stay on guard and, like, you know, full defenses up and everything, when I see these comments, you know, it's because, I guess, I don't know, because those things did impact me. And every single thing that people said when I was emotionally vulnerable all throughout high school and even middle school when I was doing YouTube for the first 5 years, like, you know, because I was emotionally vulnerable, that stuff stuck with me. It wasn't just a passing thing, it was, you know, I already felt horrible at the time, and things that people said made me feel even worse about myself. Which is, again, why I would not recommend YouTube, like, doing YouTube to anyone, you know, until you're 17, because I honestly wasn't ready for that shit until I turned 17. Because at that point, I'd started maturing, I'd started kind of getting out of my headspace there, and had better perspective. So maybe it's a maturity thing, maybe it isn't an age thing, but I think still, where you're so emotionally vulnerable, and you're still, you know, hormones are still kind of crazy at that time, like, I think it's still you know, maybe it's still an age thing, where again, like, oh, that guy's a hacker, I think. Yeah, definitely a hacker. Oh, no, he's gonna die to him. No, please. Oh. Oh. After this match, I'm gonna call it, because this video is 25 minutes long already, so, and I'm not really gonna edit this a lot either. I really want it to be authentic and clean. Anyway, but this guy, oh, he's twitching. It's a hacker. It's a hacker. Okay, hold on. I need to spectate this other guy. Hold on. Report. Shooting body. Yeah, he is. God damn. Disgusting. Please beat him. Please beat him. Drakeful, I don't know if you're gonna end up seeing this video or not. You probably won't. But please, oh, come on. Please beat him. Please beat him. I need you to beat him. I'm gonna endorse him. Please beat him. Please beat him. Oh my god. This hacker cannot win. Please beat him. Yes! Haha! Let's go. Can I still endorse him? Fuck, I can't. Oh. Well, GG, dude. I'm pretty sure that guy I was spectating wasn't hacking, but the other guy definitely looked sketchy as hell, so. Anyway, that's kind of my, my Let's Talk, my little podcast. So hopefully you guys maybe found this interesting, maybe not. I can do another video talking about this stuff if anyone finds this, you know, something interesting that I'd like to see more of, because I don't really talk about the stuff I deal with behind the scenes very often, because I just don't think it's, you know, I don't want to make excuses for myself. I also don't want to impose upon people my problems. Like, I'll talk about like little petty stuff that I don't mind talking about, but anything kind of bigger like this, I don't want to talk about the kind of headspace it puts me in, because I don't think it's something that, you know, one, I'm afraid to talk about it because I don't want people to take advantage of it and say things that will make me feel worse because they know how to get to me now. But I just really, I want to talk about this because I feel like I'm ready to talk about it now. You know, I know that dealing with YouTube hate, it probably sounds like a really minor issue, but where I started very young, getting that kind of hate, being told to strip on stream, being, you know, told to kill myself when I already was depressed, like, it just wasn't, you know, even the reactions to the things I said, because, you know, I said things that I shouldn't have said because I was in a bad space, a bad headspace, that is. Even the response I got to the things I said, that I kind of deserved those responses, I still, you know, those still kind of stuck with me, and it still sticks to me to this day, like, how horrible I was to some people, and I do regret it, and I know that there will always be a lot of people who will never take what I say in this video as a sign that I've changed in any way, or a sign that, you know, that's not who I really was, and that's not the point of this video. I don't want people to take this as me trying to apologize for anything, or me trying to, you know, say something stupid like, oh, I've changed, like, I'm not the same person like I was then, or that wasn't really me. Like, no, I said really bad things. I was horrible to people. Like, I am taking full responsibility for that, and I always have. But I just want to talk about, like, you know, the whole concept that people should not show their face or their voice in YouTube until they're 17, because, you know, at that point, you're nearing the end of high school. Ideally, you should be in a better headspace, because a lot of the pressure is about to be let off of you. But anyway, this video is now going to be 30 minutes long, so if you watched to the end of the video and you are watching this right now, well, thank you for your time. And I appreciate people who've stuck with me through through everything, because, you know, I really was horrible to people, and I really did start way too young. I was not ready for what I got, so, yeah. See you guys later. I'm not gonna say like or sub, oh, I just kind of did, but if you want to like this video, or if you want to comment your thoughts, then by all means, this is not, you know, this doesn't have to be a one-sided discussion, but please do know that this is not me trying to, you know, like I've already said, I'm just gonna repeat myself again here, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if people take advantage of me putting myself out here like this and talking about that stuff, which now my brain is kind of getting into panic mode, so I'm gonna stop the video here, so, see you later.